Yeah, more than anything else, I think three-point shooting was the key, the catalyst, if you will, in that game.
Yeah, it's really a nice weapon to have because it makes things easier for you in other parts of your offense when you can knock down the three.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. We've got Pierce, John Henson out there with Marvin Williams. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Teague in at the point. Now here's Rose. Takes the three. Pierce with the rebound.
And guys, one thing that we were treated with last year was Steve Kerr's great quotability in post-game interviews and pressers. He said all the right things and deflected praise like a coach who had done it for many years.
No good. Great D that time from Teague. On defense, the Warriors. Kicks it to Henson. Some nice passing here by Dallas. And Williams with the stuff.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
And Kerr is so good with the media because, Greg, he was a media member himself for so long. You know that as well as anybody. Clark, I don't think he ever tried his hand at broadcasting, though. I can't see him doing that, could you?
Yeah, right,
No.
Right. He probably just drone on as a broadcaster and would rarely contribute anything of note. Some guys have what it takes to call games, and Steve just doesn't quite scratch me as that kind of guy.
No. Now here's Rose. A 17-point game for him in the win against the Clippers. And then Favors with the dunk.
A splendid pass that time by Rose.
Well, it was the Dallas Mavericks in their last game, a loss to the Trailblazers in Portland.
And they had to be sensational defensively on that night to compensate for the fact that they just couldn't find a rhythm offensively.
Well, I don't think they're really built to play those kind of grinded out low-scoring games. It just doesn't seem to be in their DNA to me.
The Warriors have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Dishes to Favors. And that one is stuffed right through.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Kevin, earlier I had a chance to speak with Rick Carlisle. We discussed their defensive strategy going up against Kobe Bryant. He said, well, he probably has the best footwork of any player in the game. You can't give him any room in his jump shot, but when he's got all those fakes, it's so tough. Guys, he said he knows Kobe is going to get his points. They just want to try to limit his efficiency out there. Guess we'll see how they do.
Thank you, Doris. Here's T. Following the score by Derrick Rose. Teague drives in. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
4 or 5 shots have dropped for them already. Not a bad way to get things started.
Rose passes to Favors, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Rose against T to the inside, and that one's good by Pierce.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter, just served him up.
Rose kicks to Bryant, out to Favors. Here's the screen. Rose double teamed. Favors attacking, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
And so here is Dallas, following the score by Golden State. Teague can't hit. Gay kicks to Rose, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skill as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
Now here's Bryant. Chef Teague unable to get his shot to go. And finished off by Rose.
How about the excitement right now that he's playing the game with? I love it.
He capped that dunk off with some serious hang time on the rim.
I tell you what, he just couldn't contain himself on that one.
You look at him physically, and Rudy Gay is the complete package at the small forward spot. Nothing holding him back.
You know, Kevin, he comes in at 6'8", has that solid frame, unbelievable athletic ability with the speed to go with that for a player of his height. He is a true talent. Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
Now here's Teague. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Trailblazers in Portland. Butler looking to end the run. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup. So I'd agree with you there, Greg.
And he ends up missing both free throws. When you take a look at John Henson, you see one thing: length.
Yeah, a lot of it, too. I mean, he measures 6'9" with a 7'5" wingspan at the 2012 NBA Combine. His standing reach is actually 3.5 inches greater than that of Anthony Davis. Wow.
Right. Here's Williams. Following the score by Derrick Rose. Williams, a screen on Bryant. Just 5 on the clock. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Bryant. And Dallas also making a switch. Crowder's checked in.
And talking about Henson, obviously the great length helps him as a shot blocker. The young center is also very quick off his feet. He's averaged around 2.5 blocks a game over the past 2 seasons. He's also been contributing some as a rebounder, though really needs to add some weight to kind of take it to that next step.
And the foul on John Henson. That is his first foul of the game.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
The Warriors making a switch here. Barbosa's checked in.
Getting back to Henson, last year was an odd one for him. I mean, he was starting. Then in February, he was benched in favor of Zaza Pachulia. That might be a hint to Henson that he needs to put a little more work into his game to maintain a place in the rotation.
Now, watching Jay Crowder, he can really beast you up, you know, Greg, and take you out of your game. One of the most physical wings, I think, in the NBA.
And, you know, not the most flexible athlete, but he makes up for that with that strength that you mentioned. It allows him to control the pace. I mean, he's a bumper and a grinder and hitting a big 3 out of nowhere. So he's what we call a true gamer.
Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for Golden State. Here's Butler. The kick out to T. Now here's Crowder. He's covered by Gay. And the rejection by Favors. Warriors leading by 4. And now running up the court, Barbosa pushing it up. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Warriors.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And also, how about the fact defensively, they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
You know, looking at Jay Crowder, he got traded from Dallas to Boston in the Rondo deal last season. Nobody expected all that much from him. All he did was go out and become one of the most valuable players on that team.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Olynyk comes in for Derek Favors. And Tayshaun Prince subbed in for Rudy Gay. Marcus Smart's checked in for Dallas. Nick Calathis comes in for T. Here's Calathis. Smart dishes to space. There's a screen. Pass to Crowder. There's the 3. The shot, no good. And Golden State will go the other way with it.
You know, when you talk about Jay Crowder, there are those that you win because of, and then there are guys like him that you win with. I mean, the guy who's going to take the charge, commit the hard foul, do what others won't, really shows the heart of a champion.
Beverly wide open. Nailed from three-point land. Beverly's got his first 3 points of the game. Mavericks trail by 9. Henson, a screen on Beverly. Stolen by Beverly. Now the Warriors moving it up. Barbosa with the ball. Prince misses.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time. They've worked hard and created great chances for themselves in this opening quarter.
And if they match that effort at the defensive end, watch out.
Here's Calathes. There's the dish to Henson. 14 feet away. Here's Crowder. Good. Great play by Calathes to set it up. Crowder's got 6 points.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
Back to Barbosa. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Here's Beverly. No good with the triple. Mavericks trail by 6. And here we go. Here's Calathes. Oh, that's blocked. But they'll get another chance. Crowder, the pass to Calathes. Henson with the screen. Second chance shot. Got a piece of it. Now here's Beverly. He's guarded closely. Prince kicks to Beverly. The three. Mavericks with the rebound. Last time they met was in Dallas.
Really a resounding loss the last time they matched up. They got absolutely manhandled on the boards.
And Greg, you know how it is. At some point, you just got to man up and play with a lot more aggressiveness and toughness and pride inside.
Henson, a screen on Beverly. And that is good.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Here's Barbosa following the score by Dallas. Now here's Smart, defended by Beverly. Smart misses. Warriors leading by 4. On its way from Barbosa for 2. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Spates sets a screen. Calathes kicks to Spates. Good. That's Calathes who picks up the assist. Spates has got his first bucket of the night.
Yeah, that's asking a lot from that defender.
Yeah, it certainly is. I mean, he just doesn't have the size to really be effective in that kind of matchup.
Stolen by Henson. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
And the Warriors with some changes. Evans, he's checked in for Nikola Pekovic. Harris comes in for Tayshaun Prince. And it's McCallum in for Leandro Barbosa.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
Mavericks trail by 3. Here's Calathes. Can't connect from 14 feet out. And here we go. Fast break. Beverly's got it. Harris misses. Dallas has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Crowder dishes to Calathes. Spates with a screen on Beverly. And the rejection by Evans.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
And the basket by Harris.
Great idea to pull up and take the transition 3 there. The D was in position to block his path to the hoop if he took it inside.
Olynyk with the steal. And here we go. Beverly heading to the hoop. Finished off the break. And it's an 8-point Warrior lead.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
They better not. I mean, they've got to pad their lead anytime an opportunity presents itself, and that was a golden one.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Warriors ahead as they dominate the last minutes of the quarter on an 8-0 run. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game stats-wise?
It's been about the pace. You can see they're going to try to keep this game in the open floor.
Yeah, and, you know, it's been a tempo that they like, and they're getting some easy buckets in transition here.
We've got Hezonja. Rudy Gay is out there with Evans. Then it's Ray McCallum. And it's Harris in at the 2-guard spot. That's the Warriors' 5. 2 on the clock. Williams off the left rim and out.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
McCallum with the bucket.
Nice bucket there. I mean, they are playing really, really smart basketball.
IQ basketball, smartphone basketball, whatever you want to call it. Even though the lead's not that large, they're still in charge right now.
Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin.
Well, you just watched Jeff Teague. He's a natural scorer. Clark, he's also made steady improvement as a playmaker.
Yeah, you look at his assist rate, Kevin, well in the top 10 in the league. He's cut down on his turnovers as well. You can tell he's starting to really figure it out, and the game is slowing down for him.
He had a nice open look right there. Gay's got 5.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have come from beyond.
Now here's Butler. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Portland.
And not just the scoring. It was also how fierce he was on defense, grabbing 3 steals on the night as well. And he's also athletic. You know, sometimes you forget that. I mean, this guy's got the tools also to be a terrific defender. And I still think he's developing consistency at that end of the floor.
And so here is Dallas following the score by Golden State. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And speaking of Jeff Teague's defense, I mean, his rebounding, I think, could also be a little higher. I mean, with his bounce, he can get in there and grab a few more.
Really impressed with the way Jimmy Butler last season made big strides in his game, going from a supporting role player to someone you can build your team around.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Derek Favors checked in for Evans. Kobe comes in for Harris. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for McCallum. T kicks to Butler. The kick out to Williams. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. And it's 9 points for Williams. And Jimmy Butler had the career highs across the board last season. Won the Most Improved Player of the Year award. Really picking up his production in his 4th season.
You know, we had seen the flashes of potential in Butler before. Last season, he sustained great play and really took everything to the next level.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
Derrick Rose possesses a great skill set, ball handling, passing, an understanding of how to score. First rookie to ever win the All-Star Weekend Skills Challenge.
Now here's Butler. He has 5. Williams a screen. And Teague, here we go. Nobody near Williams. The wing jumper off target.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag him. He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Outside Favors. Shoots from 12. Williams with the defensive effort. Getting back to Rose, it's his extraordinary handle that allows him to get anywhere on the floor. Such confidence in the way he dribbles and drives, whether it's getting up in a position to set up a teammate, take it himself. He's the one very best at controlling that ball.
It's a great point. I mean, guys like D. Rose, Chris Paul, Steph Curry, Kyrie, they all have maximized that skill. I mean, the thing that separates him and puts him in that Russell Westbrook category is the pure physical strength. When healthy, he's able to play with.
Here's Kobe following the score by Dallas. Bryant is doubled. Rose attacking. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. Derrick Rose, unbelievable spirit. We know about his toughness, has fought through injuries of all kinds that might cause a lesser competitor to hang up his sneakers.
And competitor, that's the word, Kevin. I mean, he was impossible to outcompete at the high school level, the college level, and now in the pros.
And so he draws the foul on the shot on trip to the line to shoot 2.
Some good play from Rose in this one. He has 8 points, and the assist numbers tremendous.
His court vision is on par with anybody. I mean, he could not pass the ball any better than he is right now.
Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Bryant.
And, you know, back to D. Rose for a moment. He drives the lane now as hard as he did before the injury. It's a level of fearlessness that only a few guys possess. And it's not teachable. You either have it or you don't.
Now here's Favors. Jimmy Butler unable to get his last shot to go. And stolen by Jeff Teague. Outside Pierce. Butler in the corner. Spates sets a screen. Looking to end his cold spell. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Butler.
And, you know, back to D. Rose. He grew up in a brutally dangerous neighborhood on Chicago's South Side. Some of that fearlessness, that competitiveness he exhibits was learned early on out of necessity.
And so it's Dallas with it. The Warriors making the shot. Williams a screen on Rose. Teague the pass to Williams. Really left alone that time. Williams has got 13.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Rose kicks to Pekovic. The shot no good. Excellent D there from Williams. Mavericks trail by 7. Dallas moving the ball around. The shot by Spates. Nobody around. Pekovic with the rebound. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Outside Rose. Pekovic dishes to Rose. Back to Pekovic. Pass to Gay. The 9-foot shot. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pierce. That's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 3 assists tonight.
The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
Here's Azania. A 32-point game for him in the win against the Clippers.
And don't forget about his playmaking in that game either. I mean, he did a great job of attacking the D and creating opportunities for both himself and his teammates.
And last season, an injury-filled one for Nikola Pekovic. Played only 31 games before he was sidelined. Clark with an Achilles injury.
Yeah, and, you know, he wasn't even playing quite up to par before the injury, Kevin. After shooting well over 50% in each of his first 4 seasons, he dropped to under 43% last year.
Leandro Barbosa. He's checked in for Golden State. Patrick Beverly comes in for Rose. And that one's good. Beverly.
That's how you extend the lead. I mean, they have tremendous confidence going for him right now. And that confidence is leading to some excellent shooting.
Now here's Crowder. 8 points for him. Here's Calathes. Here's Smart. Good. That's Calathes who picks up the assist. Calathes has got assist number 5 here tonight.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
He dishes it to Crowder. And stolen by Pekovic. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. On its way from Barbosa for 2. And it's Golden State with another.
It's been about tempo and pace with this group, and it's led to a huge advantage in fast break points.
Greg, it's really the main reason they're in front. All that early offense. I mean, when they've had the chance to push it, they've pushed it.
Here's Crowder following the score by Golden State. Smart kicks to Williams. Here's Henson, and the rejection by Favors. And they're able to recover. And Derek Favors picks up the foul.
Boy, with 2 fouls now, he really has to be disciplined and under control for the rest of this half.
Olenek is checked in for Golden State. And so here is Dallas. 9-point game. It's Williams with the drive. A beautiful reverse layup. Williams has got 11 here in this quarter alone.
and really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Now here's Beverly. 11 points for him in that last game against the Clippers. Clock at 6. Here's Barbosa. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case, Greg. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Evans comes in for Nikola Pekovic, and Harris subbed in for Rudy Gay. Now here's Crowder. He's got 8, and it's out of bounds to the Mavericks as Dallas retains possession. And here are the Mavericks now. They trail by 9 points. No good off the back of the rim. Beverly against Williams. Another shot and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. The Warriors have hit 4 of 8 from the free throw line so far. Folks, that's 50%. Not great work there.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And they've increased their percentage quite a bit since last season, guys. It's been a nice game for Barbosa. He's got 10 points, and 4 of his points have come at the foul line. He's made the most of those opportunities.
And you can't undervalue the importance of that. Many times a game comes down to which team wins the free throw battle.
Mavericks trail by 11. Here's Calathes. Williams a screen. Calathes gets the bucket. Calathes has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Now here is Barbosa. 10 points for him. Clock at 6. Evans left side. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And that one's good.
They're hovering around 50% for the game in 3-pointers. That's pretty good. But they've really elevated here in the second quarter.
Here's Calathes. 6 points for him. Passes it to Smart. It's rebounded by Golden State. Olynyk's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Barbosa gets the bucket.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these 2 teams today.
It's a stark discrepancy when you look at the assist columns and you see that difference as far as the fluidity in their respective offenses.
Olynyk with the steal. And here we go. Beverly heading to the hoop. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Beverly's got 7 now in this quarter.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Williams a screen on Beverly. Stolen by Beverly. Here's Barbosa, and the layup falls. Barbosa's got 14 points.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
Calathes kicks to Crowder. Williams a screen on Harris. The kick out to Williams. Hands it from downtown. Williams has got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for the Mavs.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Kept alive, Olynyk, and the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Now here's Smart. He's guarded closely. Here's Calathes. And a miss there on the triple.
All the time in the world to get that one off. Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
The Warriors have shot 60% from the line, 6 of 10.
Take a look at what Beverly's been doing. He's got 16 points, and he's got 9 points from behind the arc.
And that's been an important part of his game today. It's really spaced the floor.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Hezonja, he's checked in for Kelly Olynyk. Favors comes in for Reggie Evans. And it's Bryant in for Harris.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
Warriors leading by 17. Now here is Barbosa. 14 points for him. Now the pass to Hezonja. With 1 on the clock. And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. Warriors ahead, leading by 17. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. I'm here with Derek. And Derek, what are the most important things you've done defensively tonight to help your offensive approach?
Contesting their shots. They're a great three-point shooting team. We're just contesting, getting out and run. That's our favorite thing to do. Get out, run. We got big second runs, shooters on the floor, so open the floor up a little bit.
Derek, always explosive in transition. Thank you. Kevin?
All right, Doris, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow here on 2K Sports.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. We welcome you back to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. So it's Golden State who's out on top at the half. They are way out in front, leading by 17. Kenny?
They look like they were playing an easy game of pitch and catch out there. The playmakers and finishers were in sync on every level. The assist disparity, now that was big. Now that's the reason why it's a blowout right now, and they played well.
And Shaq, what did you see from Dallas?
Well, with the way they struggled to defend the three-point line, it started to look like warm-up drills. They cannot be afraid to bring more defenders out high. They got to make life tougher on those outside shooters.
And that'll do it for now as we send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters.
When you're hot, and that's certainly been the case for Williams. He has 18 points, and he's hit the mark. twice from three-point range as well.
And Clark, it's no stretch to say the more points he gives them from beyond the arc, the better off they'll be.
On the floor right now for the Mavericks. Pierce out there with Marvin Williams. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then it's John Henson. And it's Teague in at the point guard. Now here's Rose. Down low, Bryant. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got his 9th assist in the game now.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Kept alive, Bryant. Plays it up and banks it in. Bryant's got 4 points this quarter.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Now here's Butler, and it's Pierce in the corner. And it's Dallas with another.
Assist from Jimmy Butler.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in.
And, you know, a huge moment for Kobe last season before the injury. I mean, he passed the great Michael Jordan on the all-time scoring list.
Guys, they've had a solid start to the second half offensively. Gotten good looks, and they've made 3 out of 4 of them.
Now here's Henson. Defense is right there. That is good. For Kobe, that was him moving into the 3rd spot ahead of Michael Jordan. Says a lot, Clark, about where he stands among the greats.
And you look at it, he is first among perimeter players now in that regard. So he's clearly on a very short list of the greatest wingmen of all time in the history of the league.
So it's the Mavericks now after the Warriors pick up 3. And Henson gets it to go on the assist by Teague. And that's now 6 points now for Henson. Warriors leading by 18. Rose goes in. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Pierce has got 3 rebounds now in this one. Rose against Teague. Henson with the screen. Teague with a clean look. It's rebounded by Golden State.
Can't connect there, but still a red-hot start to the half, hitting 4 of their first 5 field goal attempts.
Lasagna's shot is off. Mavericks trail by 18. Butler with the ball, picked up by Kobe. Here's Teague. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Teague's got his 2nd bucket.
Really good awareness right there on the assist. You know, Jimmy Butler is one of those guys who had to overcome major odds just to get to the NBA. Reportedly, his father abandoned the family when Jimmy was an infant. Mom kicked Jimmy out when he was 13. The obstacles and adversity go on, yet he's made it and made it big.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Spates is checked in. Here's Favors. Good on the 13-footer. Favors has got 10 points.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
Teague against Rose. Outside Teague. Butler on the wing. Henson sets a screen for Butler. 5 to shoot. Tries it from 19. The shot will not go. So Golden State will take it the other way. And going back to Jimmy Butler, there were just so many times when he was set up to fail. He was not heavily recruited out of high school. He was even homeless when he was in high school in the Houston area. Went to a junior college, then Marquette, now in the NBA. So he played his freshman year at a junior college, which I think humbled him just a bit, but maybe gave him that work ethic that is so much, Greg, a part of his game now.
And Kevin, the talent was there, and most of all, as we see how he dealt with adversity, the heart was there. He blocked out the distractions and finally transferred to a major college and worked his way into becoming a first-round pick.
The Warriors making a switch here. Pekovic is checked in. Warriors leading by 18. Rose with the ball. Butler covering. Fires for 3. Rose can't hit. Dallas has gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Teague the pass to Henson. Pierce with a wide open look. Goes back up. No good from Spates.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. but the defense stood tall there.
Pekovic dishes to Gay. Gay is double. Pekovic attacking. Good. Pekovic has got 5. Mavericks trail by 20. Here's Henson. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Boy, he is such a ridiculous dunker.
High riser, no doubt about it.
Goodness, I mean, you come to expect plays like that from him, and folks, that never gets old.
And it's Pekovic missing for Dallas. They've gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Count that one. And that's now 6 points for Teague.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Jay Crowder's checked in for Dallas. Outside Teague. The kick outside to Butler. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Teague's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Mavericks trail by 17. Here's against Gay. Here's Crowder. And a miss there on the triple. Golden State's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. No good. Some solid defense from Butler. Dallas has gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. From 10 feet out. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Butler's got 5 points in the quarter. Warriors leading by 15. Rose with the ball. Picked up by Teague, and the call will be against Jeff Teague. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
The Warriors making a switch here. Beverly's checked in. And it's Spates with the rebound.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations, Greg, have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Mavericks trail by 15.
Timeout charge to Dallas.
Dallas calls timeout. Clark, another milestone for Kobe Bryant last season. He reached 30,000 points and 6,000 assists, and no one else has ever done that.
Well, it's rare that you see scores of that volume reach an assist total that high, but I think it speaks to Kobe's passing ability, which is undervalued and overshadowed at times.
And Kobe being Bryant, the only 30,000-point scorer to go along with 6,000 assists. You know, LeBron might be the next in line to join Kobe in that category.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Yes, thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Rick Carlisle was saying to the team. The focus of the discussion was getting their offense to run through Pierce. Coach is calling on him to play a big role in the offense for the rest of this game, to really be one of the key guys for them down the stretch. Well, they need to make something happen before the start of the fourth quarter, and maybe those changes will do the trick, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. They get it back.
My goodness, how about that miss? I mean, that's 2 easy points that they've just given away.
Here's Beverly. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
And for Kobe, people have always joked that he's a ball hog and only looks to score. Well, he's the only guy in the history of the league right now with 30,000 points to go along with 6,000 assists. So obviously gifted as a playmaker as well.
Now here's Smart. He has 6. That's good. Smart's got 8 points.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
Here's Beverly. 21 points in the game. That's tipped. Stolen by Smart. Fast break Dallas. Up the floor. Here's Butler. It's hauled in by Beverly.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
Butler kicks to Smart. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Bekovic. And here we go. Fast break. Beverly's.
Whoa! Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. And so it's Dallas with it, following the score by Golden State. Butler can't get that one to fall. Barbosa kicks to Gay. Back to Barbosa. Takes the three. Here's Favors. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
Plays like that, the hustle plays on the backboard, the second chance points that have really caused problems all day for the defense.
Now here's Butler. He's got 12. Smart kicks to Butler. Teardrop shot. Second shot opportunity. And Spates gets it to go. Spates has got 8.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
But they get it back. And it's Bekovic missing. Mavericks trail by 17. And here's Smart. He's got 8. Butler attacking. And the rejection by Favors. Here's Barbosa. It's deflected. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here.
A moment now to see the numbers for Smart. How his last 10 games have gone. Putting up about 10 points a night, 4 assists, and 4 rebounds. Backup point guard, always an important position, and he fills that role beautifully.
Yep, without a good floor conductor coming off the bench, your offense can quickly grow stagnant. He solves that problem.
Now here's Gay. 11 points in the game. Bekovic. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
Worked that one inside nicely.
You look at Patrick Beverly. He's been playing really well.
He's in one heck of a groove with his scoring. They're going to talk it over and try to figure out how to slow him down.
Lasagna, he's checked in for Leandro Barbosa. Then for the Mavericks, Williams, he's checked in for Pierce. And it's Nick Calathes in for Jimmy Butler. Williams, a screen on Beverly. Calathes kicks to Williams. Williams, a screen. Here's Crowder. And the rejection by Favors. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Calathes. The Warriors pull it in. We've got 1:48 left to play in the third.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
Now here's Crowder. He's covered by Gay. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Spates has got 6 points in the quarter. Warriors leading by 19 points. 1:15 left in the third quarter. Offensive rebound.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
And here we go. Beverly heading to the hoop, and it's blocked. Feeds it to Calathes. Free throw line jump shot. Here's Spates. It's blocked. And it's the Warriors on the break. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Gay has it rolling and going tonight. He has 11 points and 5 assists.
Offensively, defensively, man, he has done it all.
All hustle, non-stop effort. He just doesn't quit. Great resilience and relentlessness in his play.
Rose, he's checked in for the Warriors. John Henson's checked in for Dallas. Here's Calathes. 6 points for him. Six on the shot clock. There's Williams with the 3. It's hauled in by Gay. Gay's got 4 rebounds in this game. Rose gets a wide open look. And again, no good by Golden State. Smart passes to Calathes. The kick out to Williams. In the corner, Crowder with it. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Rose. Here's Calathes. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Warriors ahead, running away with it. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. Warriors leading by 20. Rose is out there with Bryant. Then there's Pekovic. Then there's Favors. And it's Hazonia in at the 3. That's the Warriors' 5.
He's one of the best in the league at that. Even with just a tiny sliver, he always seems to find a way to get it up and in. Good, just like soup. A little more ferocious, though.
Okay, Clark approves, everybody.
Yeah, but that's how you finish strong. Young fella's wearing the rim out.
And that one's good, Pekovic.
Well, there you go. I mean, if they're going to keep giving up open jumpers, they're going to keep getting burned.
And it's denied. They recover it. Now, Smart. He feeds it to Henson. Good, and Smart gets the assist. 14 points now for Henson.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
And guys, for Nikola Pekovic, NBA scouts said he needed work on his shot coming in, yet he's money from mid-range at times, especially at the charity stripe. One of the best free throw shooting bigs we have in our league.
Rudy Gay's checked in for Nikola Pekovic. And Dallas with a change here too. Butler, he's checked in for Smart. Rose, no good. Mavericks trail by 20. Crowder kicks to Teague. Butler on the wing. Now the feed to Crowder. Just 5 to shoot. And no good as it rattles out. And back to Pekovic at the free throw line. Clark, he has consistently been around 75% for his career.
And Kevin, last season he got that number up to 84%. And he also gives you really good effort in the paint on both ends of the floor.
Now here's Teague off the pick. And the shot's good from Crowder.
You can't afford to give him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Crowder with the steal. He kicks it to Teague. He's looking for Williams and finds him. Can't get it to go. Warriors leading by 18. Right side Rose. That's good. And it's Kobe with the assist. Kobe's got 3 assists now in this one.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
Now here's Teague. Outside Williams. Sinks the triple. Williams has got 21.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give.
I'm not sure how I like this. He used the rim to get some true hang time there.
No, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff.
Okay, guys, that was just
I'll buy that for now.
A good old-fashioned chin check right there.
Butler, and the rebound goes to the Warriors. Gay's got 5 rebounds tonight, and Bryant wide open. He shoots. Jimmy Butler with the rebound. Butler's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Looking to get back on track here. Cannot hit. Great D that time from Favors. Gay outside. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And the Warriors lead by 21. Williams a screen on Rose. Favors brings the double. And stolen by Favors. Kicks it to Rose. And stolen by Jeff Teague. And the foul on Derrick Rose. That is his first foul of the game. Patrick Beverly is checked in for Golden State.
Patrick Beverly.
Beverly against T. Williams, that's a two-pointer. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Williams has got 5 points now in the quarter. Warriors leading by 19. To the inside. And Azania gets it to go.
And this collapse we've seen by their interior defense, it's really the reason why they've struggled and are in such a hole.
Teague dishes to Henson. Another shot. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Paul Pierce has checked in for Crowder. That's down the hatch. Knocks one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
A nice shot by Teague.
If they think that kind of defense is going to get it done against him, they're mistaken.
On the wing, Bryant. Defended by Butler. It's tipped. Williams with the steal. Right side Teague. Here's Pierce. No good. So Golden State will take it the other way. 22 is their biggest lead. Dishes it to Beverly. Gay with no one around. Hits the three-point bomb. Gay's got 10 points here in the second half.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second three of the game.
Teague against Beverly. Williams for three. Another three for Dallas.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
And Beverly kicks to Bryant. That one off the back iron and out.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now. You got to remember it's a team game. He's got 4 teammates out there with him. I don't think he needs to try to do it all by himself like that.
Well, Paul Pierce hinted that he could hang him up soon. He had that amazing run. Has nothing left to prove in the NBA. And I would say of all the players in last year's playoffs, had some of the most dramatic individual shots we have seen from one guy in a long time.
Yeah, he did, and you know, you forget he's done that really over the course of his entire career. Just kind of funny to see him doing it in a Wizards jersey, but you talked about it. He's going to go down as one of the all-time greats, no doubt about it.
The rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
That's straight up Showtime stuff right there, baby. Major highlight reel material.
Favors attacking. Good for the basket. Number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. His shooting has been off the charts.
Here's Butler. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
Last year, a good one for Jeff Teague, Clark. He was a first-time All-Star in this league.
He's a pick-and-roll technician, so good in reading the defense as he operates from that spot on the floor. He was really the catalyst for what was a really efficient offense for the Hawks. You know, I think, Kevin, they took a bit of a chance there going to the double team, and that left another guy open out there.
The kick outside to Butler. Off target from three-point range.
A clear look at the hoop. He doesn't miss many of those.
Bryant's shot is off.
Jeff Teague, a real speed merchant. I mean, very tough to stay in front of. He can put you on skates, blow by, and get right to the rim. How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
And so here is Dallas. 17-point game. Henson sets a screen for Teague. Just 5 on the clock. For 3, Pierce. The Warriors pull it in.
And guys, Jeff Teague, an attack guard. He's just an average three-point shooter, but he gets to the free throw line in bunches, shoots at a high percentage, and has really revolved, I think, into one of the elite point guards in the league.
Left side Williams. Pierce kicks to Teague. And the layup is good. Teague's got 6 in the quarter.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Beverly against Teague. Favors with a screen on Teague. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
This is what this team is all about right here. They're forcing their way inside and having a lot of success. That's their identity. They're a hounded inside team, and that's what they're showing us.
The shot by Butler, nobody around. Good on the 3-point shot. Butler's got 11 in the second half. Warriors leading by 16. Bryant with it. It's Gay on the wing. To the right side. It's stolen by Teague. And now in transition is Pierce. Here we go. 3-pointer, Butler. That's good. And so Teague with the assist. 21 points for Butler. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, it makes it tough for the defense to chase that ball around when it moves that crisply all over the court.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively. Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Dallas calls timeout. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Yes, thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Rick Carlisle was saying to the team. He's not pleased with the careless turnovers offensively, saying, listen, we've got to get shots. It's as simple as that. We have to play smart and value the basketball. Kevin, did it sink in?
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
And he gets it to go.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
They're committing an awful lot of fouls, and most of them are unproductive. You don't want to let guys get easy layups. I understand that. But this could turn into a parade to the foul line.
Warriors leading by 15. The drive by Game. Rebound by Williams.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount. So far, going for more of an inside game here in this second half, and I like that. A little smash-mouth basketball, taking it inside.
Kobe, the pass to Favors. Golden State moving it around. Favors against Butler. T kicks to Williams. No good with the triple. The Warriors shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%. And Kobe gets it to go. And the Warriors lead by 15.
He's flipped the script here in this half, shooting a much higher percentage from the field.
T dishes to Williams. Great D that time from Favors. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, it's been really sloppy out there.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
Mavericks trail by 15.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Warriors.
Starting 5 must have been happy to get so much help from the reserves in this game.
Yeah, I'm sure they weren't. They had not only lightened the load, the bench guaranteed and actually produced the win.
They sure did. And we have watched this team all season long play with such tenacity, with the wins piling up on the year. This will make it now 61 total.
And their dominance continues, guys, as they sweep the season series 4 games to none.
That's impressive on one side, but embarrassing on the other side, Greg.
Just a quality win, and you look at the box score and some really good numbers for Favors. You have to love the way that he was closing out on defensive trips. He would always body up, and it's why he ended with so many boards.
Trying to add a few more points to their lead.
Simply need to just stay the course, Kevin. That's it.
It's been a good course so far.
Yep.
And they're not finished just yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, not taking any chances, Greg. This is how you close a game out. Textbook.
Outside Teague. Outside Pierce. Right side Butler. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots from 12. Butler missing again.
Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
Pierce with the steal. To the paint. Here's Henson. The kick out to Williams. Outside Teague. Pass to Butler. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They poured it on tonight, Clark. A dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
I don't think they have anything but positives to take away from this win. Offensively, defensively, every aspect of the game, it all went right for them.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Kobe, tell us about the mindset of this team tonight and what you hope to accomplish.
Just come out and play well, just play with a lot of energy, execute well, read the defense well, and make unnecessary cuts.
Talent and execution. Kobe, thank you so much. Guys, over to you.
Doris, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now the award-winning Ernie Johnson will take it from here. We'll see you next time.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Derek Favors.
Well, his ability to get into the paint, get to the rim was deadly. For a guy who's mainly a perimeter shooter, it was remarkable how many of his points came right at the bucket.
There are a lot of fantastic power forwards in today's NBA. And let me tell you, Derek Favors is right there among them. And there are nights like this when he even stands above that crowd. His offensive game is extremely well-rounded. He's solid all around.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a good night, everybody.
Quando eu me vi só nesse lugar, eu pensei que preciso sair pra me libertar. Seja com quem for, a minha vida cantar, nunca no mesmo lugar. Seja sozinho a dois, o resto eu vejo depois. Mas só em pensar que com a sua face, tudo que eu pedisse só você que me desse. Aí pensando Deus se esse quarto falasse, mas que pena, já era. Não deixo mais aquela tão bela e singela.